Will you please bow your heads with me? Let us pray silently together and offer thanks for the blessings of fellowship around us and for the gift of this ceremony. Let us be a source of hope for those in need and contentment for those who are lonely. Let us give gratitude for our opportunity to serve. Let the feelings of love, kindness, and a well-directed yet gentle spirit always be reflected in our actions. Amen.
Well, hello, Riverdale. I want to take a moment and welcome you all, and especially welcome our graduates to this very unique 58th annual commencement ceremony at Riverdale High School. Class of 2020 holds a special place in my heart. Your first day of kindergarten was also my first day as a teacher here at Riverdale. You may or may not remember, but on your first scheduled day, on our first scheduled days of school, we canceled school because of flooding. Here we are 13 years later and going out the way your education career started, through adversity. With adversity comes defining moments. Defining moments are situations where your path through life is challenged. You are not defined by the situation. You are defined by how you respond to it. Class of 2020, you are in a defining moment, but you will not be defined by the pandemic. You will be defined by how you respond to the adversity. Graduates, as you celebrate and begin the next chapter of life, I would like to leave you with a quote from CEO and founder of Focus 3, Tim Kite. Be agile, not fragile. Be curious, not furious. And respond, don't react. On behalf of the Board of Education, I say congratulations and wish you the best of success. Thank you.
Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves may break in and steal. Today I wanted to talk about something that I have struggled with in my own life, a trap that a lot of people in our culture tend to fall into. I call it the chase. Let me give you some background really quick. A couple years ago, I was sitting right over there listening to my sister give her graduation speech. And people kept asking her the same question, what are you gonna major in? And she said that we should all major in putting others first. Looking back on her speech, it dawned on me that I was spending a lot of time chasing things and doing things that would only benefit me. Growing up, my life seemed to revolve around school and sports. I wanted more playing time. I wanted to have the best grades. I wanted to win every single race. I. It was all about me. I guess what I'm saying is that I was missing the bigger picture, and I think sometimes we all miss it. From the moment we're born, success seems to be the name of the game. Go to the best college, land the dream job, buy a big house, drive a nice car. I'm not saying these things are bad. The problem is when we prioritize success over people. And from what I can see, keeping up with the Joneses, it's a never-ending chase, like a game of cat and mouse, or like chasing the wind. I know I'm only 18 years old and I don't really have a lot of life experience, but in these 18 years, I've been fortunate enough to be around people who haven't made this mistake of chasing things that don't really matter. People with an understanding of what it means to die to self. For example, a couple weeks ago, my little brother Lincoln, he spent an entire week coloring pictures to take to nursing homes. I think a lot of us, including myself, could probably learn a thing or two from a little 9-year-old. It's about seeing people who have a need and being willing to take the time to fulfill that need. And that's the antidote to selfishness. That's the antidote to the chase. Class of 2020, I think it's important that we remember that our time here on earth is short. Just ask your grandparents. They probably remember their graduation ceremony like it was just yesterday. So, here's the question. When you pass from this earth, what will people remember about you? Will they remember that you had a really big house, that you made a lot of money, that you drove a really nice car? Do we honestly think that people will remember these things? Or will they remember the time that you visited them in the hospital? Or the time that you brought them food over when a loved one passed away? Or that you actually smiled when you were around them, that you were happy to see them? Those are the things that people will remember. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with pursuing success in every aspect of your life. But I don't want to spend a lifetime chasing and being selfish and just trying to impress other people with all my stuff. Success, accomplishments, the chase, whatever you want to call it, they will never satisfy, they will never fulfill, we will always want more. And I know a lot of this is coming off as negative, and to be honest, this pandemic's been kind of a bummer for the seniors, but it's been a bummer for a lot of people. But from what I can see, there is a silver lining. It's given us the chance to press pause, call time out, step out of our own little bubbles and refocus our lives on people. And that's what really matters. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. There's a lot of uncertainty in life, and if I'm being honest, I have no clue what the next 50 years has in store in my life. But for all of the uncertainty and for all of the unknowns, I know one thing: I don't want to chase.
At this time, it is my honor to introduce to you the Riverdale graduating class of 2020. Brianna Renee Alva. Darian Michael John Archer. Taylor Marie Ashburn. Taylor will be receiving the Ball Medal Scholarship and the University of Northwest Ohio Athletic Scholarship. Benjamin Joseph Burkowski. Ben is his class salutatorian and has earned an Riverdale Honors Medallion. He will be receiving the Charles and Jean Gottfried Scholarship, Buckeye Boys State Government Excellence Award, the Riverdale Academic Booster Scholarship, American Legion Earl Green Post 344 Scholarship, the Abby Snyder Memorial WXML Radio Scholarship, Hempy Water Scholarship, Riverdale Lions Club Scholarship, ONU University Singers Talent Award, the ONU Methodist Crusade Scholarship, and an ONU Presidential Scholarship. Elizabeth Ann Bird. Draven Slade Carpenter Sloan. Draven is receiving the Honors Medallion. Julia Marie Collier. Wednesday Lydia Conley. Wednesday has earned her Riverdale Honors Medallion and has also received a Dean Scholarship from Heidelberg University. Isaiah Monroe Curl. Chase Timothy Jack Curtin. Brock Fremont Davis. Brock has earned his Honors Medallion and will be receiving scholarships from the Forest American Legion, Riverdale Athletic Boosters, and Hempy Water. Samuel Ryan Davis. Caitlin Marie Dement. Ryder Wesley Egbert. Shelby Bailey Fadley. Shelby is receiving the Riverdale Honors Medallion and is also the recipient of the Treetown Festival Scholarship. Haley Lynn Fry. Logan Andrew Fry. Hannah Lee Galkowitz. Hannah has been awarded the Riverdale Honors Medallion. Debbie Leanne Harbor. Debbie has earned the Riverdale Honor Medallion and will be receiving the Ralph and Olive McElroy Scholarship. Tyler Joseph Hart. Zachary Ray Himes. Zach has earned his Riverdale Honors Medallion, the Buckeye Machine Fabricator Scholarship, and an academic scholarship from Ohio Northern University. Faith Aaron Hoyt. Trey Edgar Martin Justice. Lily Ann Cow. Braden Andrew Keir. Kendra K. Lynn Kearns. Kendra has earned her Riverdale Honor Medallion as well as a scholarship from the Forest Senate Lodge 378. Aaron Daniel Lease. Aaron has earned the Riverdale Honors Medallion and will be receiving scholarships from the Forest Senate Lodge 378, Buckeye Machine, Riverdale Academic Boosters, Hempy Water, the John A. Schluter County Scholarship, and the Ohio Northern Merit-Based Scholarship. Alicia Renee Martin. Alicia has earned her Riverdale Honors Medallion. Matthew David Mason. Matthew has earned the Riverdale Honors Medallion and will be receiving scholarships from the Riverdale Athletic Boosters and Hempy Water. Alexa Renee McCann. Brandy Lynn McCormick. Brandy has earned her Riverdale Honors Medallion. Caleb Matthew McCoy. Caleb has won the Garner Trucking Scholarship. Justine K. Messmer. Justine has earned the Riverdale Honors Medallion and will be receiving the Mid-Ohio Energy Touchstone Energy Achievement Scholarship, the Forest VFW Post 1182 Scholarship, the Riverdale PTO and Cheryl Golden Scholarships, the Wyandotte County Sheriff Auxiliary Scholarship, the Agnes Lutz Scholarship, the Voice of Democracy Scholarship, and a Hempy Water Scholarship. Kobe Harrison Miller. Kobe is receiving a Riverdale Honor Medallion, the Riverdale Athletic Booster Scholarship, a Bowling Green State University Academic Scholarship, and a Hempy Water Scholarship. Tristan James Nile Mix. Max James Morris. Max has earned the Riverdale Honor Medallion. Sarah Renee Nichols. Cole Matthew Prater. Cole has earned his Riverdale Honors Medallion. Wyatt Owen Price. Wyatt has earned the Riverdale Honor Medallion and will be receiving scholarships from Riverdale PTO, Cheryl Golden, Gene Stuckey, the Riverdale Athletic Boosters, Wyandotte 4-H Endowment, the Riverdale Lions Club, Hempy Water, and OSU ATI. Isabella Marie Renteria. Isabella has earned her Riverdale Honors Medallion and will be receiving the Continental Office Scholarship, a scholarship from the Forest Ladies Auxiliary to VFW Post 1182, a Riverdale Athletic Booster Scholarship, and the Nick Dunbar Scholarship. Ethan Andrew Shane. Ethan will be receiving the Treetown Festival Scholarship as well as a Riverdale Athletic Booster Scholarship. Hunter Lee Shane. Hunter has been awarded the Riverdale Honors Medallion. Taylor Mae Sherman. Taylor has earned her Riverdale Honor Medallion. Colton Eugene Scott Terrell. Braden Joseph Thies. Braden will be receiving a Riverdale Honor Medallion. Curtis J. Tracy. Curtis is receiving the Riverdale Honors Medallion. Jalen Madison Tuttle. Jalen has earned her Riverdale Honor Medallion. Hannah Elizabeth Vaughn. Madison Grace Walter. Valedictorian Elijah Scott Weber. Eli is being honored with the Riverdale Honors Medallion and is the winner of the Gene Stuckey Scholarship, Spirit of 74 Scholarship, Wyandotte County Young Professional Scholarship, scholarships from the Riverdale Academic Boosters, the Riverdale Athletic Boosters, the Riverdale Lions Club, the Nick Dunbar Scholarship, as well as the Franklin B. Walter Scholarship. McKenna Day Webster. Jacob Neal Wilkins. Joshua William Wilkins. Emily Marie Williams. Olivia Brooke Wintringham. Olivia will be receiving the Riverdale PTO and Cheryl Golden scholarships, along with a scholarship from the Ohio State University. Taylor Marie Yoder. Taylor has earned her Riverdale Honor Medallion, as well as scholarships from Agnes Lutz and the University of Toledo. Clay Matthew Young. Clay has earned his Riverdale Honors Medallion and will be receiving the Riverdale Athletic Booster Scholarship, Hempy Water Scholarship, and the First Energy Megawatt Scholarship.
As many of you know, My mom works as a substitute teacher at Riverdale. Unsurprisingly, she often comes home with stories from her day, some entertaining and others more serious. They all provide ample material for conversation. One of these stories has always stood out from the rest. She came home from a day in an elementary classroom and described an interaction with one of the students. I can't recall exactly what they were discussing, but I clearly remember the student's question. When will I ever use this? This question is asked thousands of times each day in schools around the world. I've said it, and my guess is that you have too. It really is a simple question, and yet I found myself unable to answer it. What was it all for? Why did we spend a decade in these halls? Before I get too much further, I want to make it abundantly clear that I am not trying to discredit the work of any teachers or other staff. In fact, my goal is to help you understand the importance of their work. My first attempt to answer the question was a complete failure. Trying to find a daily use for much of what we learned seemed impossible. It just didn't make sense. Why did we spend hours upon hours studying and working on homework for classes that we had little interest in? I knew that there was an answer, but what was it? That's when it hit me. Our time at Riverdale was about so much more than academics. Even if you don't remember a single piece of information from any of the classes you took, you have still learned the most important lessons taught in school: perseverance, responsibility, and teamwork. The adversity we faced as students, athletes, and performers has prepared us to face life head-on. There were so many times when it would have been easier to quit, but we didn't. We pressed on and never gave up. There will be times in life when we lose our way or find ourselves in the unknown. Look no further than the present. But our time here has provided us with the skills we need to get back on the path and carry on. Throughout school, it was our responsibility to not only complete our schoolwork, but also to fulfill our commitments to our teams, friends, and families. Preparing for tests, games, concerts, performances, or anything else. Each one of us was provided with an opportunity to succeed, but also to fail. Though we may not like to admit it, the choice was ours. The result was determined by our own self-discipline and desire to excel. We've grown up dreaming of adventures we'll have and the places we'll go. Well, the time for restraint is over. Don't dream any longer. Take control. Don't watch opportunities pass you by. Seize them and don't let go. Live with a fiery passion, and don't let fear suppress your fervor. This is your life, and it will go as far as you are willing to take it. So much of what we have accomplished, we have done together. Group projects, sports, musical performances, and many other activities all taught us the importance of teamwork. No matter the situation, everyone has something valuable to offer. It may not be obvious at first, but if you keep searching, you'll find it. I believe that there is no greater satisfaction in life than helping another reach their goal. When we help them along their path, it is common to find that we have advanced down our own. Perhaps the most valuable reward of teamwork is friendship. My favorite memories of school are not my favorite because of where they were or when they happened. They are my favorite because of the people I was with. We are not alone in this life. Never forget that. We have always been there for each other, and I believe that we will continue to do so. Now, more than ever, it's easy to look back and see what we missed or could have done. But sometimes, while doing so, we blind ourselves to our accomplishments. I encourage you not to dwell on missed opportunities or lost time, but to instead be proud of what you've done and look forward to what lies ahead. Look back on your time here and be grateful for what you have learned. You have the tools you need to carve your path in life. All that's left is to do so.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You can now turn your tassels.
Will everyone please bow their heads? embarking on a journey which began some time ago. How could you have imagined all the things you'd come to know? You learn to use each challenge as an opportunity to overcome each problem despite adversity. It wasn't always easy keeping up with things at school, but you held on to your beliefs and followed the golden rule. You found your voice and chose a path that honors who you are, and that, I think, may be your greatest lesson learned thus far. For no one could be prouder of the person you've become, and that is why I'm confident that the best is yet to come. May you never waste a moment wishing life was not unfair. Rather, use the gifts God gave to you to change the world out there. Your graduation signals us that you are on your way. So spread your wings and fly, my friends, forever and away.